one particular Thursday in my junior year of high school, a friend of mine came up to me and handed me a lyric sheet. And she said, "Tim, this is a song that my dad and I wrote, and I wanted you to have it. You can do whatever you want with it, but it's for you." And it was a hymn. I could see every line, every section ended with, "Oh Jesus, I find rest in thee." So it had King James-ish wording, which I've always fancied. And the title was called "I Find Rest." And I thought, cool. No one's ever handed me a full set of lyrics before. Let's do this. Except that I didn't know what to do with it. I liked much of what I saw, and it didn't have a chorus, so I thought, okay, well, maybe I could add a chorus. But after 3 or 4 stabs at trying to add something, just felt frustrated. It was like, ugh, there's no focus here, so I just left it. Fast forward a few years to my first year of university, and another friend of mine toward the end of the term pulled me aside. And she explained that something had come up in her family that was causing a lot of tension and a lot of uncertainty for her. She wasn't certain how things were going to resolve between her and some of her folks. So we spoke. Eventually we parted ways that evening, and I was back in my dorm sitting on my bed, and "I Find Rest" came back to mind. Now, I'd written a second verse that was trying to draw on imagery from Psalm 23 as the Lord as shepherd, and I might have polished that verse a bit, but then I added 2 more verses, and they didn't actually take that long in the moment to write. I wrote one drawing on the part in Matthew where Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." But I also included a verse based on Psalm 73, which has been very dear to my heart since. And I played that version into a memo on my phone, and I texted it to her, and the next day she replied that that had been exactly what she needed for that night. So I've kept that song, and it's been very close to me for a while. Psalm 73 has rested with me because the psalmist himself is bitter and confused about his life, and things are not going as he thought they should. Things aren't happening to other people the way he thinks they should be. And in it all, he turns and he says to God, "I am continually with you, and you hold my right hand. You guide me with your counsel, and afterward you will receive me into glory. Whom have I in heaven but you? And there is no one on earth I desire besides you. My heart and my flesh may fail, but the Lord is the strength of my heart and my portion forever." And to know that God is continually with me and that I'm continually with him means much more to me than any fancy explanation for some of the heartbreaking things that have happened over the last 8 months. That's a very rest-giving thing for me, to know that he's close. I'm Timothy Leaven. Shalom.
I find rest in thee.